Hi class, welcome to your week 1 micro lecture in professional development. This is your instructor, Lacey Davis. Today, we will be talking about the job search in your future. Your week 1 learning objectives are describing the phases of the job search journey, getting organized to begin your new job search, developing a good attitude for success, distinguishing between long-term and short-term goals, comparing proactive and reactive behaviors, starting to develop your personal brand statement, recognizing differences in workplace cultures, and outlining desired workplace behavior. Finding a job that meets your needs and uses your talents and skills is a journey. Like most journeys, it starts with you deciding to make the journey, planning for it, doing it, and finally reaching your destination with lots of stories to tell. Get ready for an exciting journey into your future as you search for your first or next job in your career field. Your job search can be an exciting journey because there are more options out there than you might realize. The journey itself will lead you to know yourself even more, and the journey can lead to a job that will be a major part of your life, affecting how much you're paid, how much time you spend working, and how much you enjoy your time on the job. Your first learning objective is the phases of the job search journey. Phase 1, preparing for the journey. We have the job search journey, knowing yourself to market yourself, and picturing yourself in a workplace. A little prep work, understanding your goals makes for a smoother journey, whether you have already chosen your target job title or you're still exploring. Get organized, assess your strengths and workplace preferences, explore the variety of jobs in your career field, and create your first marketing tools in this phase. In phase 2, we work on creating your resume. So planning your resume and writing it. Your resume is the image of you that prospective employers will see. Planning and crafting this document takes deep thought and careful work so that you can market yourself effectively. In phase 3, we start applying for jobs. So finding job openings, writing job applications, and writing effective, tailored cover letters. In this phase, we will network and research to find job opportunities and openings through warm introductions, career network meetings, and cold leads. Applying by completing your job application package, including your application, resume, and cover letter, and using your resume and cover letter to create a picture for prospective employers that shows how you can fit into their workplace. Phase 4 is shining at interviews. So knowing the interview essentials, preparing for your interview, and interviewing like a pro. We're going to use strategies for getting interviews, preparing and practicing for different types of interviews and interview questions, and writing thank you notes that will help prospective employers remember you. Be ready for pre-employment tests and follow-up interviews. Phase 5, connecting, accepting, and succeeding. We're going to stay connected with prospective employers and then take charge of your career. We're going to follow up with prospective employers after your interviews to ensure they continue to see you as a prospective employee. We're going to evaluate job offers and decide to accept the job or continue to look for a better fit job. Finally, when you accept a job in your career field, be prepared to shine as you adjust to your new job and begin to grow in your career. Our next learning objective is getting organized to begin your new job search. Here, we will gather all the information that we need for our job search and make it easy to access quickly because we will organize the information that you need to begin searching for jobs. This will help you be more effective when writing your resume and completing job applications. Now, what are jobs versus careers? A job involves performing a designated set of responsibilities and duties for a specific employer. A career encompasses a series of jobs in the same occupation or profession, either with the same company or with different companies. You can also call a career an occupation or a profession. It all means the same thing. Your career is your life's work. Our next learning objective is developing a good attitude for success. The job search journey is hard work, and there will be many bumps along the way. A positive outlook along with positive behaviors can help you stay focused so that you can effectively market yourself to prospective employers. How do we do that? First, we maintain a positive outlook. These can have a powerful effect on personal performance, confidence, and overall health. Next, positive thinking and behavior. Positive thinking is making a conscious effort to be optimistic and to anticipate positive outcomes. Positive behavior is purposely acting with energy and enthusiasm. When you think and behave positively, you guide your mind towards your goals and generate matching mental and physical energy. You can do this with using positive self-talk. For example, I did a good job on that report, or I can do this. Avoid self-critical thinking, such as, I'm nervous about making this phone call, and avoid uncommitted language, such as, I'll try. Rather, plan to do it. The next one is positive visualization. Purposely forming a mental picture of your successful performance and recalling the image frequently. The act of visualizing the successful performance of a skill or an activity in detail increases learning and skill development. The last 2 points here are starting with a positive attitude and having strong self-esteem. Our next learning objective is distinguishing between long-term and short-term goals. More ambitious goals, such as earning your college degree, require more time and are often called long-term goals. Your short-term goals are accomplishments you want to achieve more quickly, such as assembling your career builder files. Short-term goals include many tasks that you need to complete to achieve a goal, typically in the next few days or the next week. Our next learning objective is comparing proactive and reactive behaviors. People who use a proactive approach to situations boost their careers by focusing on solving problems, taking positive actions, and taking responsibility for their actions. People who use reactive approaches sabotage their success by focusing on problems instead of solutions and by avoiding difficult situations. Next, we will talk about starting to develop your personal brand statement. This is defined as a summary of your benefits that you have to offer an employer. This statement describes you. It's a tagline for marketing yourself. You can use it in conversations, in interviews, and you can use this finely crafted statement in your resumes and cover letters. An example of a personal brand statement is, I am a highly qualified, organized, and dedicated employee who's devoted to teamwork. Our next learning objective is recognizing differences in workplace cultures. Things to think about when considering the type of organization you want to work for are things like the size. Small businesses are the heart of the American economy. Large companies make a big impact, and mid-sized companies have room for growth. Small companies typically have small staffs and may rely on a few employees, often asking them to do things outside of their normal working hours. Mid-sized firms are likely to reinvent themselves every 5 years or so and may ask you to reinvent yourself and grow with them. Large firms tend to have more well-refined procedures and policies simply to manage the large number of employees, products, consumers, and government requirements. All three types of companies can have good jobs to offer and can be good places to work. Other things to consider: diversity of employees, location of the headquarters, the mission, value, and purpose of the company. Most company websites state their purpose, values, goals, and/or mission statement. Be sure to review these, not only to be prepared for your interview, but also so that you can evaluate and see if this is the type of company you want to be associated with. It's important to make sure there is a fit between what enables your productivity and the company's approach to business. Our final learning objective is outlining desired workplace behavior. Within each company's culture, there are expectations for employee conduct, and there are workplace rules that must be followed. Typical expectations include the following: being courteous to others, that's customers, workers, your boss, no matter your own mood. Being productive, punctual, and reliable. Follow health, safety, and security rules. And finally, behave ethically, and especially follow the company code of conduct. That's the end of our week 1 micro lecture. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me during my office hours. See you in week 2.